What's on your mind?
I'm at your service.
Do let me know if I can be of service.
Have you considered redecorating? Don't look at me like that, it was just a suggestion.
Pooling our resources. Let us go.
I have to say, I'm rather surprised at how much the adventurer life seems to be growing on me. Exciting things tend not to happen to the Flavius family. Not many of us, anyway. I mean, Mother fought in the Great War, granted, and then of course there was old Octavius way back in the Second Era, but the rest of us tend to live really quite unremarkable lives. I'm rather chuffed to be the odd one out. Ha! Well, you're not wrong there. But thank you, I appreciate the sentiment, however vacuously true it may be. Oh, well now you're making me blush. Thank you, my friend. That means a lot. Whatever you say, boss. Let's get moving. What do you need?
How do you know if a dragon has been in your garden?
Excellent! I've been looking forward to this. What shall we work on this time?
It's not a joke. Dragons are no laughing matter.
Ooh, let's see if we can alter my ability. Get it? Alter? Ah, I crack myself up. Pretty light on, pretty light off, pretty light on, pretty light off. Amazing.
Yum, 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 yum.
My favorite color is blue. Oh, something else. He was an ancestor of mine. To be precise, my great, ever so many greats, but eventually, grandfather. Nice chap. The first great Flavius adventurer. That we have on record, anyway. He was around in the Second Era. Got involved in all sorts of things. The Alliance War, Molagbal's plane meld, a disproportionate amount of crocodile fighting. His diaries aren't in the best state, to be honest, so we don't have all that many details on just how involved he was. And also, he strikes me as being somewhat prone to, shall we say, narrative embellishment? Not something you'd ever catch me doing, of course. What we do know is he went on a lot of adventures, so I'm delighted to be giving him a run for his money. Let's go.
We've stopped. What is it?
This building makes me feel as snug as a flea in fur. No, my mind is a tree without leaves at the moment.
The Greybeards, then. Sounds intriguing. If they can tell us anything more about that shouting business, I'd say it's worth the trip.
Dean Inge says a bard can never have
It's been
enough
my honor
practice.
to perform at
So,
the Blue
would you
Palace
like it
on
too?
many occasions. That's it! Wonderful! I knew I could count on you. I don't have any money to give you, but I can show you a few tricks I learned playing for the Winterhold Wizards. Always good to see a fellow bard.
Lucien,
Yes, Inigo?
teach me something interesting.
There once was a young noble called Galthis who fell in love with Vermina. She turned him into a living nightmare and tried to use him to take over the Daggerfall Covenant.
I'm deep. What? You did? Oh, sweet divines,
I
you
will enjoy
did.
that piece of information
There is
for as
no
long as
way I
am
can pay you
persuaded to
what
stay
this
inside
loot
my
is
skull.
worth. But I can
Thank
teach you a few
By no
tricks
means.
I've learned over the years.
pleasure.
Always good to see a fellow bard.
Don't. Keep up, Lucien, this way.
I think our flutist here has gotten better since the burning of King Olaf.
I'm so glad we got
Good to see you again, friend.
I thought for sure Elisif would never
At last! I have searched for this drum for 20 years.
The college treasury's a bit thin right now, but I can show you some tricks I learned from my days with the army.
How are your students coming along? I'm sorry to break it to you, Giraud, but students are an unfortunate necessity of a college. Do try to persevere.
Glory only awaits those who triumph.
Take care, friend.
Why don't you have yourself a drink at the moorside?
You should think about staying the night.
Welcome to the moorside. If you need anything, I'll be round. Good to have a customer. Hrogar's house? It burned down not too long ago. It's a real pity about his wife and kid. The screams woke half the town. Most folk won't go near it now for fear it's cursed. Hrogar claims it was a hearth fire. Some folks say Hrogar started it himself. That's what they say. See, he's living with Alva now. That started the day after the fire. It ain't right moving in with a new love the day after your kin die like that. Aye, our Jarl would sure like to know if he did, though. Might even pay to find out. Lurbach? Fancies himself a bard. He pays, so I let him stay. If I had any customers, I'd be worried about him annoying them. But, well, look around. Slow. No, it It just ain't there at all. Few enough reasons to pass through Morthal before the war started. Now, well, let's just say the front door doesn't get much use. Sure thing. It's yours for a day. I'll show you to your room. Right this way.
Damn fleas.
Let me know if there's anything else you need.
You want to ask me something?
There's nothing like a good song.
I'm
to lift
thinking
the
this
spirit
inn
of
is
troubled
not so
times.
nice. I'm remembering the first time I got drunk. I awoke the next day with a shaved tail and an earful of goat cheese. It was quite a night. I'm thinking that it is colder outside than it is in here. All set?
A new face. Such a welcome sight in dreary old Morthal. Welcome, friend. Welcome.
So far, today smells lovely. I hope it does not rot as the hours pass.
My talents are much needed here in order to keep Morthal safe. You deal with powerful forces. Take care they do not overwhelm you.
Thinking about spiders again and again?
Morthal is a troubled place. You deal with powerful forces. Take care they do not overwhelm you.
That's running through your mind rather often, isn't it?
As anyone will tell you, Morthal can be a dangerous place. My talents are useful here. I help maintain order, even if it goes unnoticed.
I agree, they do. Impervious Imperials impress
The
impulsively,
marsh is
impervious
treacherous.
Imperials impress impulsively,
You would do well to
impervious
not
Imperials
wander at
impress
night.
impulsively.
Till next time.
Very good.
If you rearrange the letters of Morthal, it spells Thalmor. Coincidence? You decide. Inigo, are you up for a bit of rhyming?
Sure. My mind is a little bored, so this is pretty good timing.
Well, I'm sure we'd both rather be doing this than farming
I'm not.
or mining.
That's true, but
Maybe
I'm in a
later
new
we
house
can
now, a
rhyme
better
while
house.
We are,
Yeah, that
fine
was a
dining.
shame. But now Alva takes
Maybe,
care
but
of
right
me,
now
and
I'm
I take
focusing
care
on
of
these
her.
sentences.
Farewell.
I'm refining.
I must admit, I may have lost the context of these words I am combining.
I can see that. If this were a production, I'd be headlining.
Okay.
Unless it's
You
about
win
the mill.
again.
I don't have time to
Very
talk.
good.
Too much to do. Honest gold for honest
I must
work.
say, this has put me in a rather good mood.
Trust you saw the house that burned down.
That was fun.
Peculiar
Inigo.
bit of
Thank
business
you.
that was. And that's on top of noises from the marsh in the night. Tales of monsters. And now this wizard in our midst. What's a man to do if he can't look to his Jarl for help? The world's going mad, and our Jarl does what? She hides inside with her visions. We need a leader, not some mystic. How can I? She never speaks with us. She's allowed this wizard Falcon to live in our midst practicing gods know what. And now there's talk of rebellion and dragons? What help could Idgrod be against them? No. We can only rely on ourselves. You do well to remember that. Good to talk to you.
If you're here to purchase, I have many spells available. Do come in. My talents are much needed here in order to keep Morthal safe. So, you wish to master the
One thing
arcane
everyone can
arts.
agree on. This war is bad for business.
Let me know if you've anything you need from...
Oh, do come in. I hope I have what you need. If you need any alchemy supplies, I'll do my best to provide them, assuming I haven't used them all up. Excellent. I think you'll be glad that you made this decision.
Trouble on the roads
Thank you.
in cities
I'll be
means
sure to put
less
it to good
commerce.
use.
Less commerce means less money and more starving people. And that
No,
means
no.
more crime.
Well, sometimes, but that's not the problem. I just often don't have much to do, so I tend to try things out. They don't usually work, but I try. Next thing I know, I've used up most of my stock. Ah, so you're an alchemist then? So, you're interested in my potions and ingredients?